In our next story, unfortunately, a deeply unsettling video making the rounds on social media has shed light on the growing danger of online child exploitation. In the footage, an African man who's believed to be Nigerian is seen being confronted and arrested by security agents after allegedly attempting to meet a minor for sex. Now, according to reports, the suspect had initiated contact with the underage girl through an online platform. Take a look at this exchange between him and British police.
My darling, I'm not
your darling.
I'm not here to argue.
I'm not your darling.
Did you understand? I'm not here to argue with you.
No, you're here to meet a child to have sex. That's what you're here for.
God of mercy.
Yeah? God have mercy. I hope he has no mercy on you.
Are you here illegally? Or are you here legally?
Yeah.
Did you come with documentation when you come to this country?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
here legally.
So you're here legally, so that's fine.
So I'm not a bad person.
Well,
You see in your job that you do,
yeah.
do you come into contact with children?
Over time, this man allegedly made inappropriate advances to the minor, ultimately arranging to meet her in person. What he did not realize was that law enforcement had been monitoring his conversations and were waiting at the agreed meeting point. The man, who claims to work with the elderly and reside legally in the country, admitted during questioning that he had been speaking with the minor for at least 3 months, and that tells me that he had time to do due diligence. It is, however, inspiring to see that there are stringent digital protection laws for minors abroad. Recently, the British government just yesterday announced more stringent immigration laws. People like this should not be allowed into the country. I get where they're coming from. Let's take a look at social media. Eriolua says, an undisciplined man is like a city without walls. How can you talk to kids? I don't pity any molester. He deserves whatever is coming his way. You know you're talking to a kid, and yet you can't even protect them from themselves by telling them to stop talking to random men online. There you are, taking advantage of her. That is so irresponsible. He should serve some jail time before his deportation. And throw away the keys. They'll take one more tweet. Mary Gunner says, the rubbish they were escaping with in Nigeria, even bragging about it, is catching up with them abroad. This is very interesting. Stereotypes like these and people like this give us a bad name, and they add to the bad press that is mounting. And then you see stringent immigration laws and you wonder why they're wary when the crime rates like this are rising.
I guess his village people followed him there, and that's why he has now been caught in the web of his actions. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but I like the fact that he has been caught and he should face the full wrath of the law. Perhaps they even need to probe his activities with the elderly he says he's been working with. And like you rightly pointed out, Olamide, these are the reasons why immigration laws are being tightened to cut off these kinds of people.
I think his sexual immorality actually led him to that. Don't let us always blame village people. That's why some people don't want to go back to village. So his sexual immorality, pushed him to that. I did not even realize the story happened in a way abroad. And this is one of the reasons, when they are clamping down on the blacks or non-nationals of these countries and say they want to send them back to the country because of crimes, even though they themselves commit this crime, but they will always, emphasize it when it's someone else. But the thing is, crime has no race. Right. Crime is a crime. We must deal with it. And, kudos to the man. Go face the tune.
Shame on him.
Of course. Anyway, thank you, Olamide, for those stories. This is where we have to draw the curtains on the program for today. Let's let you know that the views and reactions of all persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is your view with the ladies, and afterwards this morning with Yori Folarin. Stay safe. Bye.